Hi everyone and welcome. I just wanted to hop on and ask you how you're going with the energy this week. Ooh, it has been really, really full on, and it promises to be building like this for a few more days. This is because we've got this huge Saturn-Pluto merger going on the 12th of January, which has been much spoken about, much written about. What it's basically doing is bringing it up some really heavy energies so that we can finally let them go. And this isn't just a small energy. These are energies that have potentially been holding you back for your lifetime or been holding you back for many lifetimes. This is an opportunity for us to release some old karma, to clear control issues out of the ego and the solar plexus. And control issues show up as things like toxic relationships, controlling relationships, maybe with family members or with romantic relationships or with anybody really. They can show up as addiction in yourself or people that have been around you. It can be around anxiety. It can be anything really where you are not fully letting go to allow the universe. You're not leaning into the divine love. You're not leaning into the angels to fully allow the fulfillment and the fullness of your purpose and path to come to you. But the good news is that even though these energies are up at the moment and it feels like we're on a choppy ocean, and believe me, it's really full on. If you're sensitive, you could be feeling it through your body with body aches and pains, or just feeling out of alignment, feeling super tired, feeling like you're dragging yourself around a bit, getting the lots of signs like numerical signs or the flicking and flashing in the corner of your eye, really vivid dreams. There's so much going on at the moment. So it's not surprising that this stuff is up, especially if you're really intuitive and sensitive, empathic, then you're going to be feeling it. So I wanted to come on and just really talk about this so that you understand exactly what is happening. So apparently this big planetary transition hasn't happened since the 1980s, and it's been long awaited. This is almost the thing that we've been waiting for, and it's starting to turn around, bringing the right energies in to be able to turn everything around from being in darkness and being controlled and being a world based on fear, like we see in the news all the time, to turning it into, as Christiane Northrup says, a world based on love. And I think that's the perfect way to put what exactly is happening at the moment. So is it any surprise that with all of this building for January the 12th, and to a lesser degree on January the 10th, which is the eclipse, we are living in such powerful times. We're very lucky, even though it can be hard. We're actually lucky, and I think most of us agreed to be here for this. I think we soul contracted to as light workers. Hey Emma, nice to see you. Thanks for being on. Hi Amanda, lovely to see you. Hi Phil. So this is bringing some really, really big energies, not just in the world, but also in our individual lives. So think about ego issues coming up. I was speaking to someone this morning who was saying that in their business, they were doing all the right things. They were attracting clients, but when those clients, they would approach them, learn about them, and then disappear and not book in and not do anything. And she was taking that, badly. She was feeling hurt, feeling upset, feeling let down, and wondering what was wrong and what she could be doing. And she was right. It was an energy thing. So what she needed to do was fully surrender. She needed to surrender. And what I said to her is, if someone comes to you and they can feel the burden of your self-worth and your need for them to have what it is that you're selling them, and the the over-attachment that you have. Someone doesn't need to be particularly sensitive in order to pick that up. Like, we've all walked into a shop and felt cornered, you know, by someone who wants us to buy something. It's not a nice energy. And even if you end up spending the money and buying it, you tend to not want to go back in there again, or you avoid it because you felt pressured, so that you feel the weight of the other person's need. And that doesn't bring you joy. So you feel repelled and you want to pull away. So I counseled this person to surrender and to say, I trust that the universe has my back. I trust that I'm on my life path and purpose. I'm doing the right thing. I know that the divine wants me to succeed. I know that I am connected to a source of abundance that is finding me right now. And you go into full trust. That's what surrender is you go, here, God and the angels, you have this. And then you get into that state of trusting, of recognizing yourself as a divine channel of abundance. And then when someone approaches you, you try to be detached from the outcome. So you don't get into going, is it going to happen or is it not going to happen? You're not trying to push. You're just like, que sera, sera. If this is meant to be, it will be. If it isn't meant to be, then I let go with love. But I'm just going to give my best. And if this person doesn't need what I have, or they're not right for me and I'm not right for them, then that's fine. I know someone else will be along. That energy is magnetic. And that means that then you attract without hassle, without that ego getting involved. Because as soon as your ego gets involved in anything in your life, and you recognize your ego because it wants to control, because it gets upset and takes things personally, it takes offense, it judges, it starts to tell you stories. Once your ego is involved, it gets sticky. And once you get sticky, you know, when you've been going, maybe you're feeling quite good, and then a thought comes in that's quite negative. Maybe you don't feel good enough, or you think about what someone said to you or said about you, or that you didn't make that sale, or you didn't attract that thing that you wanted. Your ego will tell a story, and the story is negative. So it starts to bring you down. It brings down your vibration. It brings you into a heaviness. You can even feel the heaviness in your body. That's how you know it's ego. And as soon as that happens, you know, when you feel that heaviness in your body, when it's having an emotional reaction on you, you are creating karma, which means cause and effect. There is going to be something else that gets attracted into you that mirrors those beliefs, those feelings, those emotions that you're having. Or I feel sorry for myself, or I'm not good enough, or I'm limitless, or I'm limited, or I'm broke. There's not enough of what I want in life. That makes you sticky. You get all gooey. Your energy gets all sticky, and you start to attract things that match that instead of the thing that you want. So that's how you know you're creating karma. That's how you know your ego is in control. And so what's happening with this big energy shift that's happening on Friday to Sunday and Sunday and beyond is that we're getting an opportunity to look at this stuff in the face, and because it is leaving. Something major is leaving your life shortly, and it's like something that you have to let go of, that no longer serves you, that is part of this sticky ego karmic cycle, and is stopping you from opening the doors that need to be open to you. It's stopping you from receiving abundance. And by that, I don't just mean money. I mean an abundance of joy, abundance of health, abundance of love. And this is what this big cosmic event is all about. So this is why I am running the Light Ascension webinar, which is a online video call live with me, which is a guided meditation with the angels. I'm bringing in divine love, divine light. We're going to be doing a deep healing and energy cleanse so that you can release those sticky energies, those karmic energies, those fear energies that have been holding you back. You're literally opening the gate and saying, I'm ready to let this go and to be replaced by higher frequencies. So I've been full on guided to do this. You will have noticed I don't do very many one-off meditation. In fact, I don't think I've done any for a couple of years. I'm already 2/3 full for this. It's being run on Friday the 10th of January at 10 a.m. Sydney time, which is 9 a.m. in Queensland. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, that will be your Thursday evening or afternoon. So if you're in the UK, I think it's nighttime. If you're in some parts of America, it will be mid to late afternoon. But when you sign up, you will get, my website will send you a confirmation with the URL link to be able to open the meeting when we go live. You'll also get a PDF download of this beautiful divine vow and prayer for abundance that I created especially for this, which you can use as a mantra, reading it through once a day or once a week to help you to continue on that thing of clearing energies from your ego and opening up to divine love and abundance. It's really powerful. So if you'd like to be a part of that webinar, it's going to be a deeply healing guided meditation. I'm invoking the angels. I'm going to teach you to surrender. I'm going to give you guidance about what's going on personally for you with this transit and in the bigger picture as well, what it means. And through the meditation, I don't know if you've ever done a guided in-depth meditation with me live, you will feel the energies leaving you. It's very powerful working with the angels in this way. It's usually very powerfully channeled and you'll feel the energy. And then we're going to be doing some protection and putting you into a higher dimensional energy field around you. And then you're going to be able to receive some intuitive guidance for your next steps. So that, as I said, is Friday, 10 a.m. Sydney time. Just Google your time zone just to see what that is for you. And you will get the link as soon as you sign up. It is inexpensive. So for American dollars, it's about 33. Great British pounds, it's around 25. Australian dollars, it's about 47. So if you want to book in, there's still a few places left. You just go to the link that I'm going to put up on this video, and you can find your way and just read through, decide whether it's right for you. I trust that whoever's going to be there will be there. I'm really excited. Yes, it will be recorded to watch and listen to later. Only people that have signed up will get it. I'm not going to put it out free afterwards or anything. So you'll be able to watch the replay or listen to the replay. There'll be an audio and a video version, which will be made available to you if you're signed up. And look, everyone tells me about my replays. I recently did a 6-part course, and some people could only get the replays because they were on the other side of the world or because they were busy at work or with children, that they got just as much, if not more, for some people, out of it from the replays than they and who couldn't attend live. So if you want the replay and that's all you've got, don't worry that you're missing out on something. And by signing up, you're part of the circle anyway. You'll be in our circle. So you'll be receiving the benefits twofold. So as I said, I'll put the link. I might even see if I can put it up there now for you. If you've got any other questions about it. Oh no, that's the time and date converter I've just put up there for you. I was going to tell you another story. Oh yes, I received a beautiful email yesterday from a lady that was on my program recently. And she just has manifested the things that she wanted. She was trying to sell something and it had been slow selling for quite some time. And just in the last 6 days, she sold it and she's attracted a decent amount of new clients for her business as well. And she said, it's all happening. She said, as soon as I surrendered, that's when it happened. Boom. So those are her words. So I'm really excited for her. So what I'm saying to you is you're going to feel clearer and lighter. You're going to be given some skills, and this is going to have an ongoing effect for you. So if you'd like to be a part of it, you are most welcome to be there. So I just say hi to everyone who is coming on. That's what I was doing. I'm going to find you the link and put it in the comments for you. So it's on my website in the store. And after this, oops, that's not it. After this, I'm going to post to Instagram. There you go. It's Light Healing Meditation Webinar for 2020. So what we're looking at on that day, the 10th, is the is the lunar eclipse in Cancer. But the 12th, which is what we're preparing for, is this extremely high energy. And it's all centered as well, would you believe, at Uluru, which is the place where I run my retreat in August. And Uluru is the solar plexus chakra of the world, as well as being the sacred site and the traditional homeland of the Ananu people, who we respect and honor. And it's the light energy from this transit is focused on Uluru and on creating what they've said is creating a love and harmony based energy, which is going to radiate out to the whole world. And boy, do we need it at the moment. Don't we just need it? And isn't it true that all of how much ego are we seeing coming up at the moment with politicians in particular? You know, there's a lot of ego showing itself shamelessly. And the reason we're seeing it so clearly is because our eyes have been open to it, and it's ready to go. It's ready to leave. And we're losing the stuff that is all about agendas, control, tricking you into losing your power, you know, dark energies, controlling relationships, things that are said to be for your good but actually are not for your good. So all of this is coming up to be healed, you know, and enough of us are jumping onto the awareness and being willing to look at it and being willing to heal ourselves of what is not good, what is ego based, what is not in integrity with who we really are. That will have the ripple effect, because we're all one, we're all connected. So what you do, what you heal, you open the door and inspire others to heal that. And you no longer tolerate those lower energies. So if you're a person that's always put up with people's bullying, or you seem to attract people who want to bully or control you or put you down, or you people please in order to get people to like you because you don't trust that you're good enough as you are, those are all energies that can seem on the outside like, oh, that's a nice person, but it actually drags you down, and it means that you're unable to be the fullness of who you really are. So you need to heal that in yourself. You need to release that energy in yourself so that you can be completely true to yourself and stand in your light. And then those bullying energies, you will no longer hold space for them. You will no longer let them enter your energy. You will no longer let people drain you to the point where you have, you know, you're exhausted or you're burnt out or you've got no more to give. So the more of us that are willing to say, I'm not holding space for that anymore, means that dark energy can't survive, because no one will hold space for it. So we have a duty, a responsibility to do this work, because otherwise, how could certain politicians or dark entities exist unless we're willing to tolerate it, unless we're just like, oh, I'll just be nice and not say anything, or we're not willing to look at the part of us that allowed it. I got a really great affirmation through this morning. I'm willing to release the part of me that allows this situation to exist, or I'm willing to release the part of me that created this. And then when you've released that, you're no longer holding space for whatever that dark energy has shown up. It could be limitations, scarcity, not enoughness, fear, anxiety, bullying, toxic relationships, whatever it is you're struggling with. So what are you willing to let go of? What do you feel like is coming up right now that you need to say goodbye to? Hey, Barbara. Nice to see you. Hi, Petra. Nice to see you too. Amanda and Tracy. Tracy can't watch it live. No. So the webinar, you will have the replay. And you are already signed up, Tracy. Yeah, I saw that. So if you do sign up, look out for the invitation, because I also sent you an invitation from Zoom, which has other alternatives. So if you've got the internet or you've got a telephone, you can sign up from anywhere in the world and watch it live or the replay. And I'll give you access to the replay later, within 24 hours. Okay, people, thank you so much. I hope to see you there on Friday. And Lots of love, and just make sure that you're looking after your energies, protecting and grounding yourself, because it's full on. Take care.